Talking mental health. Today's video, we're going to start the conversation about mental health. Make sure you stick around to the end of the video to get some inspiration and encouragement in order for you to progress through your day. But let's get straight into it. Talking mental health. How do we start that conversation? How do we approach that conversation? I think we can all agree that the conversation around mental health is still stigmatized. There is still discrimination, there is still mental health shaming that goes on within society. So the conversation is quite taboo. A lot of people are too afraid to talk about it in case they say something wrong, something offensive, something that someone else doesn't agree with, which can cause a lot of anxiety about talking about mental health. But what we need to do is overcome those barriers, overcome those stigmas, and raise the awareness that it's okay to talk. And starting a conversation about mental health is very, very important. Not just only with your family and the people that are in your life generally, but the wider society. We all need to be able to talk about mental health comfortably with anyone, because a conversation or a chat is a very, very, very powerful thing. It can save a life. Talking can save lives. Conversation can save lives. All we need to do is be open to the conversation and be open to starting a conversation about mental health. And asking someone, are you okay? And if they say yes, then say, are you really okay? Is there anything you want to talk about? We need to be a lot more interested in other people and how they're feeling. We need to be more perceptive of how someone's body language is. It might be a bit different to what they're saying, but their body is saying something else. I think the conversation starter and the starting point needs to be a level of understanding and empathy, that you're there for them. Let them know that you're there for them. When they're ready to talk, that you're going to be there. That you're going to stop whatever you're doing and you're going to be there to listen to them and listen to their feelings, because everyone's feelings are valid. Now, the conversation is still massively stigmatised, not only in Wales, not only in the UK, but worldwide. And starting the conversation and talking about mental health has to happen more. It needs to come more naturally to everyone, and it needs to be something that we're happy to do day in and day out for one another as human beings. Now, I've done some work recently with an amazing organisation here in Wales called Time to Talk Wales, and they are doing some amazing things in Wales, running amazing campaigns like Time to Talk Day that we had last week, where it was a day dedicated to bringing people and communities together to talk about mental health. Time to Talk was trending on Twitter. It's a massive day in the mental health community, and after agreeing to become a champion for Time to Change Wales and an ambassador for them, I'm making it my mission to talk about mental health and be available to talk to anyone about mental health. Listen to the good, the bad, the ugly. Doesn't matter who you are. Doesn't matter about anything else other than your feelings and how you're feeling, because that's what we all need to be. That's what we all need to be about. And generally, I think in today's society, mental health is something that we want to avoid the conversation, because there might be things that we don't want to hear. There might be things that make us feel uncomfortable. But don't forget, by starting a conversation and making yourself open to someone, you could save their life. A conversation saves lives. Communication is a very, very, very powerful thing. And having a conversation and being open to talking about mental health can save lives. Too many people and too many good people are being lost to mental health, and that's not something we want to continue. It can't continue. Mental health is something that's massively challenging. Mental health is something that is not going away. Mental health doesn't discriminate, so why should we? It affects all ages. You can suffer mental health at any stage of your life. For me, it's hit me at midlife, sort of my midlife crisis. I'm a bit crazy. PTSD, anxiety, depression, as you all know if you watch the channel. But after going to Time to Change Wales, their offices, learning about the organisation, learning about what they're willing to do, the sort of campaigns that they're putting together, the sort of initiatives that they're thinking about doing in Wales, it gave me a bit of inspiration, a bit of hope, and that's why I agreed to become a mental health champion for Time to Talk Wales, and not only share my story but try to inspire others and let people know that it's okay to talk about mental health, because talking about mental health will save lives, and that is facts. Can't deny that. Can't deny the truth. The truth is, a conversation can save a life. And there's no better feeling knowing that you've been a part of someone turning their life around. And I hope that's me one day, giving back to the mental health community. I can be there for the people who were there for me when I was struggling. While I'm going through my mental health battles, the great people that I've worked with and continue to work with to get better, I hope I can help them one day and raise awareness and break down the stigma that is mental health. Now, for me, talking about mental health is something that I have made a mission in life. It is what I want to do. That is my purpose now, trying to change people's perception of mental health and let people know what we really go through, because I think real people with real stories are what is going to resonate with people and what is going to engage the public in conversation and start the debate that surrounds mental health. And I think the government, the NHS and the Welsh government need to invest more into the mental health sector, so everyone can feel confident that if and when they do need help, that it is there, that it is attainable, that getting better is achievable. And I was on I went on Radio Cardiff last week, and it was an amazing experience. First ever live, media thing that I've done. And I went on the morning show, and they, appreciated my honesty, my candour, and invited me back for the evening show. So I went on it twice on the same day to talk about mental health, to let people know about Time to Change Wales, and let people know to start the conversation about mental health, because everyone's feelings are valid. There's, no matter how or small they are, don't minimise your feelings, because they're valid. Don't let anyone else minimise your feelings, because they're valid. You are not your past. You don't live there anymore. You've moved out. You are a champion. You were born a champion. You just haven't found your belt yet. You're still on that journey. So start the conversation about mental health. Let people know that it's okay to have that conversation, and that you're open to that conversation. Let people know that doesn't matter what they say to you, that you're going to be there for them, you're going to listen to them, and you're going to try to understand what they're feeling, and give them that emotional support that they need. Because one day, if you don't look after your mental health, you might need these people, and then you would have alienated everyone. So let hate go, let go of resentment, let go of grudges, let go of the past. It's gone. You've moved on. Everything else has moved on. You need to move on and start the conversation about mental health and get involved. You can change someone's life. You can. You can change someone's life. You have that power. You have the world in your hands. No one can tell you how to live your life. What are you going to do with it? Ask yourself that question. You've got the power to do whatever you want to do in life, and go out and get whatever you want to get. What are you going to do? What are you willing to do? What are you willing to sacrifice? You go that extra mile. Can you fight that one more round when you don't think you can? Are you balls in? Are you balls deep in your future? Go all in. Believe in yourself. Believe in your journey. and good things will come. But talking about mental health saves lives, and that is what today's video is about. Letting you know that it is massively important to talk about mental health. Get involved in the conversation and help save lives, and help raise awareness around mental health, and let's break down the stigma and discrimination that still surrounds the mental health community here in Wales and the wider world. I guess what I want to say to you is, do you want to be part of the problem, or do you want to be part of the solution? And I think being part of the solution is the best option for us all, for humanity and for human beings. If you enjoyed the video, subscribe, bottom right hand corner, smash a like on the video, get in the comments below, let me know your thoughts, look after yourself, look after your family and friends, and don't forget, before I say goodbye, start the conversation about mental health and get involved. Look after yourself. Speak to you all soon. Take care. Goodbye.